Okay. Hello and good morning, everybody. Yesterday, I found out kind of late that we were celebrating Easter yesterday, so that's why I wasn't streaming. But now we're back. Oh, and I also got Clara from the standard banner, so hence why I have messages from her now. Okay, so we go here. What does this one do? What does this one do? Oh. I'm also gonna have to use up some of those. Hi, Doorcode. How's it going? Potentially. That's good to hear. That is very good to hear. Tax, we could diminish. Ooh, woo. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay.
The dead return! So tiring.
Open sesame.
Nothing. Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
I underestimated you. With this divine power, I reforge all things. I underestimated you. The dead return!
Endless riddles.
Nothing
Nothing but a void.
void.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Bloom. Repay.
I need a west wind. Away we go!
Yep.
Bold.
Receive divinity.
Hey.
The dead return!
Hi, Pippi.
Feeling bold. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I need a west wind. Away we go! Open sesame.
Hi, Pippi.
Glimpse me now.
Is there a snuggle?
The dead return!
Is it snuggle time, Pippi?
Expand your thinking. Endless
Oh, you can snuggle,
nothing but a
Pip.
void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I need a west wind. Away we go!
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Hi, Pippi.
Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Hi, Pippi. Okay. We got our dailies done. Now we, oops, wrong button. We hop back over to this.
Need something? No? Then I'll be leaving. Is that him?
Shh. Don't interrupt.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
Hey, why are you two...
We're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from...
Mr... Wait, Ashvale? Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fulwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fulwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fulwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing.
Cinderborn was a good guy until we found out he was part of the cults.
15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Fulwish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. You get hurt, that's your problem.
This don't hurt at all. Mr. Ashvale, stop.
Insanity.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Hooray, Cinderborn, the bringer of justice.
Ouch.
Repay. The dead return!
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Hi, Smeek.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. I feel like
Joke's on you, I like being star railed. Teehee.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
It hurts. A little.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask.
Oh, hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate.
Years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the Trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground. Hey, lackey.
Pain should not exist.
This is a cult.
Smile.
The laughter.
I want the coins. Let me get the coins.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present. Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet.
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over, but the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn, Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength. Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
No. Let me get those 2 coins. No. Oh no. I think I'm stuck. Okay.
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Fullwish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious, Kujiba?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Fullwish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest? Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
Oh, we're back to Don Hung. And Sunday, I presume?
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
There is Blade.
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of Yuchui has come to this world.
Hey, thanks for the reset, bye. Appreciate it.
Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres. The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
That was an interesting interaction.
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners. Come on, smile! Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
Oh, so we're with Sunday and Tingyin.
How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6 exactly. Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads. Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42.
42, the answer to the universe.
Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the Harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it. But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Blurry QR code? That's unusual.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name? Really? A pen name often says a lot about its creator. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, Old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining...
The irony in that Holy Grail Stay Night collab was not a massive hit.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew. Yes, you've told us the story of Cinderborn 10 times since we got back from Perlux Tower. According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right. Go to the Bobo Weekly newspaper? Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a... come on, let's go up... First in the Research Society. The Fluffy goes puff, 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 pom-pom spur.
Oh, Nilux is the author?
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is, "Why are you here?"
Miss Nihilux, what are you doing here?
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's all...
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money. A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right
to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 at the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Furbo.
Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous.
We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please, stand up for us.
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, you came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually... Who could it be?
Oh, holy for bowling! My paws can't even hold a pen. How could I possibly draw comics?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Prolux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express.
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline. Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
Sorry, baby. Sorry.
Could be tomorrow, could be next month, but definitely not today.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits.
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show
up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions. Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me. Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled. If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions.
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found her in a trash can. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafus prison about her beating up alien life forms. With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but AHA absolutely wouldn't.
Wow, that's a smug face.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds so passionate.
The hero of our own stories type beat.
Get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves. Actually, I have a question too. Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets three big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Himecat.
I know, that's Himecat. Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her.
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's
Mr. Yang.
just Mr. Yang.
That's pretty funny.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the six fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As
as for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit plain Arcadia's audience. A tiny bit. In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive.
There goes Star Rail being meta again. Because they're kind of talking about how, at least for some live service action games, this wouldn't apply to all games, obviously, but for some live action service games, they sometimes do have to cater to the players to keep them interested in the game.
Had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't have creators within 100 pages, you're done. Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games? Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the... So, what do you see on the Fluffy stands?
It's her turned into a cute little animal?
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand. A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless? Well said. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention. And your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience. In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic.
I like how Star Rail constantly just pokes fun at itself.
Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck. Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, hundreds of amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower. Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast. But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does Blurry QR Code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you.
just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split.
I've already figured out how to spend the royalties. First, I'll buy Pom-Pom 10 new outfits, then get Himeko a brand new coffee machine.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest. Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My
I like
hero,
Nihilux.
don't let us down.
Fair. I'll be sure to check them out later, Vi.
Syndicate is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline.
You might not like them. That's fair.
Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast vast. It seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit. And from there, she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity, descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction, to go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko, how long will you be staying?
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantom Moon would stay full. Himeko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
Nice slow moment.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Kofi.
Hi everyone, I'm your host, Snowy! The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Prolux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stop for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day 1 include the Bellabog area, Sianjolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Aquarius area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
Thinking about doing this Easter one shot. Oh?
For this event, Prolux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Prolux has also invited Blurry QR Cole, the author of Lovely Across the Blue, for a signing session.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Gonna get filled with Easter eggs? Wow, Smeek.
Prolux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express
Yeah,
is exactly
it is
the
kind of
otherworldly dream that
on the late
fascinates
side
people
for
in
it.
this world.
Bye.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon Games.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors. Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but
Plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well be
Basically a giant chocolate bunny golem attacks.
Pearl must have contingency plans for
Well, the
situations
easiest way to solve that is just to eat it.
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high
Yeah,
alert.
I do remember you posting that a while back.
It's about time.
But seriously, we just gotta eat it. It'd be fine.
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up. You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come!
Need something? If not,
But fine, I'm gonna need you to make a concept. That's crazy. Yeah, I got nat 20. I'm good. I'm good.
The trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. It's such a swoop. I can already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along. Ding, ding, dong, dong. This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you. And please, enjoy your...
Hurry up! Hurry up! We'll miss out if we're late!
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
Chat! I've made it in safely! For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today! Next to me is my partner... Wait, what are you doing?
'Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Don Hung.
Where'd you get that map?
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides...
What's our motto?
We soar! The Express is our home! One crew, one heart! Wow! That's some... Express! We love you! We love you!
Who's that guy supposed to be? With the blue roses.
This isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public. Want to take a photo together?
No, thanks. I'd take 10.
Who'd have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid of? If Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their face. What is... I'm pretty sure Don... so many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd? So,
That's crazy.
I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself. You talk too much.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other...
Got it. We'll just...
I can't tell you who sits next to me.
Wow! With that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Am I...
Yeah, just like the original.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front.
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe.
Sharp eye! You're dead! We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't make it.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to release her back into the wild?
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece. Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Robert the Second, wise throughout the universe, profound in his insights. It pleases you, my king. We shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from among the countless stars are whispered the secret.
Our destiny lies only on June 1st, year 40,000 of the Trailblaze Empire era, at 2:55 a.m. Wat Yang's life came to an end at the age of 33. 3 minutes later, he set up again.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
Buy one item, get a free novel! It's a venue exclusive deal! When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up a whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say. Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector. Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one.
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let this happen to me. I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in stock. You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed. Aw, this is not good. My wallet. Go look around without me for a while.
I got the Astral Express model. I got it.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here. I'm right here.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our mind doing a short interview with us. It won't take long. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
No But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Plain Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful. Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out-of-control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for, at the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone. And I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you...
Will the Astral Express truly bring happiness to Plain Arcadia? Three, two, one.
What a pretentious answer.
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet. Here you are, the original inspiration for Lee Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Oh, come to think of it, that's actually quite possible. Well, none of my readers have seen my real face yet. But that's all gonna change once the book signing starts. It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something. I know. Hey, wanna have the number 0000? Exactly. Something this memorable can hardly be refused. Hold up. What's light sticks? The organizers gave me thousands of them.
and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR cult? Who exactly do they think I am? But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character. Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff to start the signing session. Venesia. What is she doing here?
Target confirmed. Mine's ready. Toast on face. Venesia, rolling out.
Did that girl just pass out?
I'm so sorry. Are you alright? Sorry, I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting at full speed.
Good thing I'm built tough.
I live.
Just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth. I'm really sorry. Why am I here? Well,
That's got to be the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
hey, I helped you out during the Phantasmoon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like
Yep, pretty much, Vi.
I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games. As long as they can show me their wish.
I have a feeling that she's Aha.
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it
Or an
turns out,
emanator of Aha.
I'm a natural.
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing the mask talent...
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantasmoon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up. Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude? The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single
She did help us out before, but as a take back for all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides,
Oh, what if she's the fake Herald of Death, actually? Oh no.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours that afternoon. As I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my friends first.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon? March bunny? Or a Woof Woof Don plushie? Or maybe I should get an autograph from Blurry. I try. Wait, that girl behind you looks... I feel like you're throwing shade at me. Anyway, I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy? Whatever. Wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? Hold on. I'm a fox. A fox. introduce myself. I'm Evanesia. Just a normal fan of the Fluffy. March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. So getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition, that's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't. Oh, you poor thing. Don't you
Wow, March. You're getting manipulated.
March, don't let yourself be fooled by such a seasoned swindler.
Such an adorable little fox girl could never have any bad intentions. It's not like she's another Fantilia, right? Besides, this place doesn't even have any Stellaron or Ambrosial Arbor. Don't worry, Nessia. Just leave it to me. That's great. Himeko just messaged me.
Wow.
Clearly a bird. Wow.
Such incredible cosplay accuracy. Out of all the people trying to sneak in disguised as the Nameless, you two are definitely the most convincing.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the... Hello there! We meet again! HQ arranged for me to wait here and...
She's, Hi, I'm Evanesia, her good friend.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise!
The Bellabog area. Sparksy.
Hello, dear visitors and spectators! Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Pearlux Entertainment, as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish TV for their collaborative support. The exhibition area is now open will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the Sea of Stars. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're standing in none other than Bellabog! Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice.
I have no idea if it's a JoJo reference or not.
I want to be the Supreme Guardian, and in my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect me.
Wait, this isn't right. What's wrong with having the most popular streamer girl host the biggest event? Whoa, wait. Aren't you supposed to be on the Department of Aberration Defense's wanted list? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my Sparkle identity. Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me and give me back my mask? And your dreams. Yahoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us. Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Bellabog arc, the Supreme... Oh, the Guardian Wand that could transform her? Ding ding! That's well. Looks like this young lady here is quite the... Oh, right.
What's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform, but
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form? Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she give to Baseball Raccoon? Oops, wrong. The flaming lance. In the end, ding ding. Every time I turn.
actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed.
What are you talking about? In Belobog's final battle, wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds, the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant for the sake of the people of the Winterlands, joining forces with the Nameless. So the fluffy storyline follows the official Belabogian there. Wait, is that not how things went? Could you? I get it. If the official version of events is that Cocolia and then that means in reverse. I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Belobog, the heart. Nessia, please. Of course, my lips are sealed. But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral Express can tell lies. Not really.
They say lies don't last forever. And while Belobog's future may be built on it, because those people are all my friends.
Thank you for telling me about... The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the... Big hero! The event's not over yet! Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive strike in the epic battle.
Me?
Okay, I tried, but I'm crashing out. Part of it's probably because I stayed up till 2 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. We got an hour and a half in. Slowly but surely making our way through HSR 4.1. One of these days we'll finish it. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to check me out live on Twitch. In this context, I mean as in I'm getting sleepy, so like I'm gonna crash out, like I'm gonna pass out. That's how I'm using it. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to check me out live on Twitch under the same username. And check out the description down below for links to my social media if you want to see when I'm live and stream schedule and other things that I post. The hydrate's not going to help you wake up, but thanks for the attempt. But yeah, and I'm not gonna raid out either because I'm too tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep, take a nap. I'm not gonna drink coffee. But yeah, thanks everybody. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.